Okay, welcome, guys. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience. Uh, my name is Anthony Njoku, also known as Tonyfx, and today we're having our. If this is your first time, smash the like button, follow us on our YouTube channel, and let's dive down into it. Yes, Ifeanyi says, we have been waiting for you. Yes, I know. I had challenges with my computer and with my network, but let me just share my screen so we the diligence to wait. Okay, let me share my screen so we dive down into it. So I've already lost time. Good afternoon, Francis. Francis, good afternoon. Okay, good afternoon, Atama. Good afternoon, Atama. Good afternoon, Michael. If you can see my screen, please type Forex on the comment section. The first person that types Forex on the comment section notifies me that he can see my screen. Okay. In the comment section, if you can see my screen. Okay, so let's dive down into it for today. Okay, Francis says you can see my screen. He typed Forex on the comment section. Okay, so today, which is jobless claims, we have initial jobless claims, we have good trade balance for the United States of America. So let me identify this continuous jobless claims is for May 18th. Okay, those who filed that on May 18th that they don't have jobs in United States of America. This news is going to be announced by 1:30. Okay, going to be announced by 1:30 West African time. That is in about 30 minutes time. And what it means is that over here, analysts are saying that 1,800 people don't have job before 1,794,000 people didn't have jobs. So the result of last week, okay, was 1,794. So currently they're forecasting 1,800 people not having jobs. So if the result turns out to be higher than 1,800, dollar will be weak because people not having jobs means that people are not receiving paycheck on Friday. They're not receiving salary on Friday, and it is bad for the US economy. And it's also going to affect GDP. So if people don't have jobs, they don't have money to invest in things, buy products to keep the economy running. So it's going to affect GDP. And over here in GDP, we have 3.4% quarter over quarter. And over here, the analysts are saying that it might be 1.3%. Okay, so if we see a figure that is higher than 1.3%, okay, dollar will be strong. If we see a figure lower than 1,800K, dollar will be strong. The same thing with good trade balance, good trade balance. It has to do with total imports minus total exports. Okay. So if you ask yourself, minus $91.83 billion and minus $91.8 billion, which one is higher? Minus 91.8 billion is higher than minus 91.83 billion. Okay. Then if you see a figure higher than minus 91.8 billion, it is good for dollar. But if you see a figure lower than 91.8 billion, it is bad for dollar. Then initial jobless claims, people that filed jobless claims this week on the 25th, they say they don't have jobs. If you see a figure higher than 218K, dollar will be weak. Okay, but if you see a figure lower than 218K, dollar will be strong. So with that said, we have news by 1:30, and that is going to bring liquidity into the market. And in about I've already spotted a buy setup for gold over here. Okay, and if the news turns out negative for dollar, okay, we're expecting gold to go more up. Okay, but if the news turns out positive for dollar, we're expecting gold to go more down. Okay, so this is something that we cannot really predict or forecast. We cannot really predict or forecast. So on the stop loss, uh, we're going to use 30 pip stop loss. We're going to use 120 pip take profit for gold on the buy side. Okay, so this is what I see. Gold on the buy side, 30 pip stop loss. But if the news turns out positive for dollar, we're going to see more sell pressure. Okay, for gold. Why I say this is because there is a change of character over here for gold. A change of character over here. And with this change of character, we can anticipate more push to the upside for gold if dollar turns out to be weak by that time. So this is a 30 pips stop loss, 120 pips take profits trade for gold. Okay. Greetings, Chukwuka Ezugu. I can see your message. Chukwuka Ezugu, greetings. Welcome to today's live stream. So I already analyzed gold. Let's see what Euro USD is doing. What Euro USD is doing. Okay, so for Euro USD, we also over here. This is a change of character over here, and this was a supply zone now turned into a demand. Okay, this for Euro USD. Sorry guys, you see this my system sometimes it's just mess up a bit. So for Euro USD, this is a supply zone now turned into a demand zone. You can see it over there. This was a supply zone before. It was a resistance zone. So the market broke it to the upside. After the market broke it to the upside, it is coming to, it has retested it before. Okay, so I can anticipate buying for this low. That's about 10 pips. 10 pips below this low. Why is because I see more of a, I see a resistance over here. There's a resistance Euro USD left over here. This is the resistance I see Euro USD coming to come and grab because it has already been ready to move up. I already called out gold's trade. Okay, I already called out gold. So this is what I see for Euro USD. We can give it 10 pips stop loss and then take our profit inside this zone about 30 pips or so. Okay, and I think I need to reduce this, not 10 pips. Let's give it 9 pips stop loss so we can take profits of okay. So if it comes back into this resistance zone that was turned into support, okay, or the supply zone and turned it into demand, then we can now anticipate more push to the upside. 9 times 3 is 27. So we're going for 1:3 of our accounts. We're risking 1% to make 3%. So that is uh, 9 pips stop loss, okay, and 27 pips take profits. Okay, so this is what I see for Euro USD. If dollar turns out to be weak, okay, we're expecting more push to the upside. Why I chose this is because of this change of character over here. Okay, okay. So let's see what gold is doing. Let's see over here on GBP USD. Okay, this is the gold. Okay, no, this is GBP USD. This is GBP USD. Okay, Daniel, you says you're late. You're not late yet, though. We're still calling out the signals. So GPUSD, I have a over here is a change of character for GPUSD. It had this change of character for GPUSD, and which means that the market shift from going bullish, sorry, bearish to going bullish. Okay, and after that, change of character. We also had a market structure break to the upside. This is the market structure break to the upside for GPUSD. Okay, welcome, Daniel. The house, Daniel is greeting you. Welcome. We hear you. Okay, so this is what I see for GPUSD. So they had a change of character. After the change of character, this is a market structure break. Okay, this is now the market structure break I see over here. Market structure break to the upside I see over here. So in that case, uh, this market could use the reoptimization zone. There's a reoptimization zone over here. Instead of going below that zone, to use this reoptimization zone and continue pushing up. Okay, but if the market goes further down, okay, if it goes further down, then we're anticipating more push to the upside. No, if, let me explain this properly with this. So we're anticipating market to come into this zone and from this zone to continue moving to the upside. But if it chooses to go further down, if it chooses to go further down, for instance, the market chooses to go and tap this what validation point first before it goes up, it's still valid. One must happen before the news by 1:30. Okay. One more. This is the candle over here that created this change of character. Okay, I mean the order block, where the order block is. Okay, so from here now we can expect GBP USD to continue pushing to the upside. So let's see what gold is doing now. I already called out gold segregate. It is yet to validate, but it's one will happen. Let me drop it. Let me drop it in our Telegram channel. We already say we're buying gold, okay, at this zone. When it comes back into this, bless me. When it comes back into this demand zone, then we would look out to buy gold. Okay, we're risking 30 pips to make 120 pips in profit. Okay. So with that said, I don't think let's see what the currency meter is saying about these currencies right now, because already we have seen Euro USD is giving us a buy setup, and Euro USD buy setup is way more to GBP buy setup. So over here on the currency strength meter, I see that dollar is weak. I see that dollar is weak currently, and we see dollar weakness so strong for today. Then AUD, Euro, CAD, GBP. The most weakest currency as at now is New Zealand. Okay. So with that said, this is what I see for gold. Comes back into this demand. We're just going to take 120 pips, okay? Because I see there is massive volume over here that the market might find difficult to break. But that's my interest. So guys, this is what I see for gold, and this is what I see for Euro USD. So in about 20 minutes time, when the news is announced, okay, and this is a Euro USD trade. Okay, Euro USD is loading up. On Euro, apply proper risk management, 9 pips stop loss on Euro USD. Apply proper risk management. Okay, this it came back into our previous resistance and turned into support for Euro USD. So from here now, we're expecting to get our buys to the upside. So apply proper risk management by risking 9 pips from there. 9 pips stop loss and hold your position. Okay, guys. So I hope you understood why we bought Euro USD here. Why we bought Euro USD here is over here. The market went into a demand, okay, and started pushing to the upside. We got to this resistance zone, which was meant to resist the market from going more up. The market came back, was resisted a bit, and then it broke this resistance zone and turned into support over here with this candle, okay, and started pushing more up. So in about what's it called? In about 18 minutes or so, we have jobless claims for the dollar, and we also have some other claims, uh, good trade balance and GDP for dollar. So in that case, now this market already broke this resistance and turned it into support over here and started pushing up. Okay, so it is back into this what resistance, or let me say supply zone, and turn it into demand. And from here now, we can expect more push the upside after the news turns out negative for dollar. But if the news turns out positive for dollar, we will be forced to close the trade fast. Okay, we'll be forced to close the trade fast. Okay, so that we're not going to get stopped out. So we'll be watching out for the news as well, the news event. Okay, but what I expect for the news event is that dollar is going to be week. Okay, that's by 11:30. That's by 11:30. That's what sentiment is saying. That's what sentiment is saying. Okay, so sentiment on Euro USD, I think it's about neutral at this point. It is loading. So for everyone that is new here, forex sentiment is this feeling or market participant towards a currency pair. It is an essential aspect of forex trading as it plays a crucial role in determining the direction of the market. Forex sentiment is driven by a wide range of factors, including economic data, which has to do with the news events, geopolitical events, news events, and market trends. Okay, so over here now it is 50-50, it is neutral. So traders currently on the sentiment is 50-50. They are not really sure about the direction they expect the market to go towards. Okay, that's it for Euro is it is not that strong, but the most strong currency here is Swiss franc. Okay, and Japanese yen, which is the second strong currency. But over here, Euro USD, okay, can still be a very good player to push the market to the upside. Okay, so the market is back into that previous resistance turned into support. Okay, and from this level now, we're taking a trade, 9 pips stop loss, and 27 pips take profit. Such similar structure though, we have such similar structure as to Euro USD, and the similar structure is this. On GPUSD, we had this resistance over here, this resistance over here, and if you look close, you see that the market broke the resistance, but it's currently below that resistance again. Okay, which is more like a supply zone. So the market went and broke below it. At this point, that was when it broke it. The market was over, came up and broke above it, closed above it, and came back into it again. So at this point now, that's why some sellers are saying that they're expecting Jude. That's why the sentiment is saying they're expecting Jude to sell. Why? Because it is below this resistance zone, and where there's anticipating to sell towards now is this particular area. Okay, this particular area. I see a cause here, a change of character. Then I see this particular cause over here, which is mainly an order block. Okay, this is what I see. I see this other block over here, but most times when market creates such structures like this, for it to come back to this particular other block, sometimes it leaves gaps before it moves. Okay, it leaves gaps in H4. That's one thing about the market. It is reactive and not predictive, but you should have a plan. You should have a plan to trade it. Okay, so for GPUs now, this is the particular cause I see the market came to fail. This candle over here, this red candle, okay, which was a demand zone that was created before the market moved or rallied to the upside. When this market moved from here, it rallied to the upside. Okay, it broke this high. Okay, it broke this high and created the market structure break. Then market came back into this particular zone again and respected it, creating a change of character. So there is high chances that there is volume to move the market to the upside from that high. Okay, so that is currently what I see. On we go down to 15 minutes, the market created this change of character. After it created change of character, it left this order block here. But due to my experience with the market so far, sometimes market does not come back to fill this order block. It doesn't come back to fill this order block most times. Okay, it's going to just keep moving to the upside using a reoptimization, which is meant to be this candle. Yes, this is actually a correct candle. It used this reoptimization zone instead of using the original zone. It uses the optimization zone and continue pushing to the upside. Okay, you see, the market never closed a candle, never closed below that zone. It never closed below that zone to the upside for GBP USD. So we need to be mindful about it. We need to be mindful about it. Since structure has completely changed from bearish to bullish, okay, and also has created a continuation. It has changed. The character has changed, and also has created a continuation. Okay, so we can make this 20 pips to be on the safe side below that particular order block. Okay, just in case the market decides to weak inside of it. But due to what I can see, I need to trade what I see, the structure I see. We can be able to get this market left. How about 8 minutes left before the actual news on dollar is out? We have about 8 minutes left before the actual news on dollar is out. So this is what I see mainly. Okay, and it fulfilled this efficiency and broke this. Came back to fulfill this particular efficiency too. Okay, I'm seeing something else, but that's why I say GPUSD is way more complex compared to Euro USD. Trying to make money together, guys. Just trying to make some money together. So one of the trades I'm really sure of, based on the current structure of the trade, is Euro USD for the buy. Okay, please apply proper risk management. Okay, 9 pips stop loss, 27 pips take profits. Risk the actual amount you're meant to risk on your account. Okay, don't over leverage. Don't over leverage. Okay. So the 5 minutes candle, this 5 minutes candle just closed bullish and it engulfed the last 5 minutes candle. Okay, so this is also a sign that the bulls are coming in. So the news will be out in the next 5 minutes. When this next 5 minutes candle closes, that's when we're going to see the news on what's it called, euro on dollar to be out. So apply proper risk management, guys. The buy pressure is already coming in. Any questions so far? Any questions so far? Any questions? Chukwu Kaizugu, your network is not steady. I'm sorry about that. Just change your network now. Before I started this live stream, my network was not steady as well. But I changed my network from Glo to Airtel. So do the same. Do the same. Okay. So just a few minutes to go for the live stream. For the news to come. Few minutes. Let's see what gold is doing. I think gold has dipped into our level where we're interested to buy. Wow, gold has started buying, guys. I love this. I love this. Gold has started buying. You know, I think it has done. Wow, wow, wow. Gold is buying, guys. It went into our zone, exactly where our zone needed to be. Okay, 30 pips stop loss, 120 pips take profit, and it is buying massively. This is a sign that GP Euro USD will buy. It's a good sign. So don't ready. In just few minutes, the trade will be called. In just few minutes, okay, I'll be a minute and 20 seconds. Okay, the news should be out anytime soon. Let's see what the news is. Guys, we're moving up. I hope everyone is making profit. If you're making profit, drop how much you're making on the comment section. If you're making good profit, massive profit, drop how much you're making on the comment section, guys. We're making good profit. Drop how much you're making on the comment section now. Drop how much profit you're making on the comment section. Drop how much you're making on the comment section. Don't miss out on this, guys. We're going to make good profits. Drop how much profit you're making in the comment section. Just drop how much profit you're making on the comment section from our gold trade and from our Euro trade right now. Drop how much profit you're making in the comment section. We're making good profits. We're pumping up very hard. Drop how much profit you're making on your account. If you place this trade either on a live account, on a demo account, both the gold trade, or the Euro USD trade, drop how much profit you're making. You're making massive profit now. Take a screenshot, drop it on one of my accounts. I'm up $117. Daniel says $26. Daniel, is that gold or Euro USD? I'm up on Euro USD $183. Daniel, is that gold or Euro USD? We're in profit, guys. I hope everybody's smiling. Anyone that missed this live session, Yahoo for them. If not, take no. So we're holding our trades to hit our final targets. Holding our trades. Euro USD. Daniel said that he is currently up $26 on Euro USD. I'm up $200 now. Let me show you guys on this account. You can see on my camera. That's 180 on Euro USD. On Euro USD. I hope you guys can see. So we're holders. We're holders. Daniel said he's up. Then who else, except from Daniel, who else plays this trade? Which trade and how much are you currently making? Let's see what the news turned out to be. Let's see what the news turned out to be for dollar. And this is going to be a wonderful afternoon lunch served by Tonyfx on our live New York session trading Euro USD and gold. That's what we do, Euro USD and gold. Okay, so what happened was that the continuous jobless claims from May 18th, okay, the continuous jobless claims from May 18th, bro, it increased. This is 1,791K, which is lower than 1,800K analysts said it will be, okay. On second thoughts, the previous data was, sorry guys about this, the previous data was 1,787K, okay, which was the previous data, okay. So if you check the current data and the previous data, it is still high because it increased 1,791K increased from the previous data of 1,787K, okay. But analysts were anticipating that it will even be higher to 1,800. Analysts were wrong, okay, but the market has received the original data, which is higher than the previous data, okay, but lower than what analysts expected. This consensus is what analysts expect, economists that used to analyze the markets and then give their data. It's a forecast. It's not really the actual data, but the actual data is out now, and it is still higher than the previous data, which is bad for dollar. Continuous jobless claims, which means that somebody in Texas, I was reading the news today, I figured out that in Texas there's a windstorm. For the past 24 hours, there's a massive windstorm, and it could lead to hurricane very soon. You know, Texas, they always have this issue of flood and hurricanes. So somebody in Texas that doesn't have a job is not receiving a paycheck, okay, because when they work hourly, somebody can work 6 hours in a day and have 2 jobs, okay. They work 6 on one job, they work 4 or 5 on the other job. At the end of the week on Friday, they give them their paycheck. Per hour could be $100, okay. So by the end of the week, they will give them, take your paycheck for the work you've done for us for the week. But it has shown that some people are not receiving paycheck this Friday because the amount of people that lost their jobs is increasing, okay. The amount of people that lost their jobs is increasing, and it is bad for dollar. If someone does not receive salary, the person is not going to have money to take care of his needs, like shelter, clothing himself, okay, or feeding himself. That's the three basic needs, okay, in home economics. When we are taught home economics, you need to at least provide these three things. If you provide these three things for yourself, okay, you are higher. You are higher than about, I think, 40% of the other part of the economy. We have about 6 or 7 billion people in the world. You're higher than them, 40% of them. You're higher than them because you can provide the basic needs of shelter, clothing, and feeding. Michael, I'm impressed. You took the trade on gold. I was even wondering who took the trade on gold. Michael says he's making $31 on gold trade, but he's on a demo account. Don't worry, bro. Don't worry. Keep practicing. You build your confidence. When you're done building your confidence, you're going to trade a live account and you're going to make massive profit. I assure you that. I assure you that. Okay. Michael says it is now $41. It's going up. Okay, so let me explain. So the continuous jobless claims shows that some people are not receiving their paycheck to provide their basic needs. Okay, so they need that job, they need that paycheck to provide that basic needs. After you provide the basic needs, the next thing you think of is investing. Investing, okay, invest in emergency funds, okay, invest in different asset classes like crypto, gold, real estate, oil, investing. You diversify your portfolio, okay? Then you think of if you're someone that really treasures wants. There are some other wants you might want, like health, okay, exercising, uh, going for massage parlors, all those things are wants. But you need to first of all think of your needs. And people that are not receiving paycheck, they can't think about those things. That's why it is bad for dollar right now. Then GDP, the growth rate, okay, the growth rate is lowered, man. Ah, God of mercy. The growth rate in United States of America, the analysts got it correctly, okay. The growth rate quarter over quarter, what it means is that January, February, March, okay, we got growth rate in US to be 3.4%, okay. April, May, June, okay, will be analyzed and given to us in April, May, June, July, August. Will be given to us in August. So the growth rate of US in April, May, June will be given to us on August. But the growth rate for US in January, February, March, we just figured out the data is 1.3%. So it is bad. The growth in US as at October, November, December was 3.4%. Why? Is because it was festive period. People were traveling, people were buying products for their family, people were shopping for their family, people were traveling, and the economy was booming. Okay, even people were visiting US, the economy was booming. But due to the recent year, 2024, the growth rate in US as of January, February, March dropped to 1.3%, which is more than half of 3.4% we had. Okay, so it is bad for dollar. That news is bad for dollar. That's why dollar is weak against euro now, and we're buying euro and we're making profits. My account is currently at 224 dollars. Then let's analyze the next one. Goods trade balance. Goods trade balance. Brothers and sisters, you need to understand the same thing that is happening in US, and we're analyzing it now. We're using it to make money. The same thing is happening in Nigeria, and there are some traders that use it to make money in the stock exchange market. Okay, like in the book Rich Dad Poor Dad says, at every challenge or every crisis, there's always an opportunity to make money. Try as much as possible not to participate in the mediocre minds that analyze the crisis, but participate in the wealthy mind that figure out an opportunity to make money from this crisis. Do you understand? Okay, so that's what you're doing right now, and that's why you're on this call. I want you to give yourself a round of applause. Clap for yourself. that you're doing very well. So for the good trade balance, it has to do with total imports minus total exports in US in April. You can see it here, April. So the total imports minus total exports. And for the total import minus total exports, it's dropped. Wow, God of mercy. US is in trouble. It dropped in April. In April, it dropped. Okay. So the figure we're seeing here now is $99.41 billion, negative 99.41 billion, which means that there were more imports more than exports. More imports than exports. That's the meaning. How you are meant to know that there were more exports more than imports? Every economy, every government promotes exports so that they can generate revenue. They can generate, when we talk about revenue, it is broad, liquid cash, raw materials that they cannot really produce in the country, and so on and so forth. Okay. How you know that the imports was higher than the exports is the previous balance sheet was minus $91.83 billion. Okay. If you made more exports, you would have more profits coming to your pocket. Okay. If you made more export, you would have more profits coming to your pocket, which is meant to reduce this previous figure you're seeing over here. It's meant to reduce it. Probably we're going to get minus $90.5 billion. Okay. This is going to tell you, oh, US did more exports for the month of April, and their balance sheet has shown it. Okay. But now we're seeing that they did more imports, buying from other countries into their country. They did more imports, which has turned their balance sheet to be minus $99.41 billion. Okay, which is bad for the dollar right now. Then initial jobless claims for May 25th. People that filed that they don't have job at the beginning of this week, May 25th. Okay, it increased. Okay, it increased by 219,000 people, which is bad. People say, I don't have job. It is bad. They don't have a source of income to provide for their basic needs, invest, and their basic wants. Okay. Then the jobless claims 4-week average, 4 weeks in a row. Somebody has been coming to the US government, I don't have job, I don't have job. 4 weeks in a row. That is what the 4-week average is. It has increased to 222.5K. Okay. So as a forex trader, to be honest with you, I have analyzed the whole country in the whole world. The only country I have seen that is surviving very well, their inflation is low, their housing price is affordable, their economy is stabilized, is Canada. Go and check their data. Go and check it. This is what I study month in, month out. Canada is the only balanced economy right now, like based on their major revenues from oil. Nigeria is meant to be like Canada, to be honest, because our major revenue is oil. But the structure given to Canada, built on Canada, the structure based on the economic structure built on Canada is solid. I'll say it's solid, but our own structure, our foundation is failed. I will not partake in analyzing the challenges, but although our economy is failed, there is still opportunity to make money and improve your personal economy. That's what you should focus on. Okay, I'm up $326 now on Euro USD. You can see it here on the chart. 326. That's a good trade, guys. A good trade. We're going to hit targets soon. Hold your positions. Hold your positions. Hold it tight. Okay, so with that said, guys, any questions before we wrap up? I want to wrap up exactly probably by 2 o'clock. I think gold should have hit our target by now. Dollar is really, really weak. Yes, it is. Atama says, whoa, nice explanation. Dollar is really weak. Yes, it is. For geopolitical events, there can be changes in there can be changes, sudden changes. Okay, so but for this particular time, we're going to make profits from this particular weakness we see on gold right now. Any questions before we wrap up? I want to wrap up before 2. I have another meeting or another tax to do by 2, so I'll wrap up. Any questions? If there's no questions, I'll end by 150. But if there's questions, I will take time to explain. Any questions? Any questions? Okay, because I read a lot, and what is currently happening in the world, it's not the first time it's happening. It has happened before, and books can give you solutions on how to navigate them. Okay, so what I'm trying to explain here now is based on the current situation in the world in general, you should reach this point in time. You should really prioritize what you do with your money, like avoid liabilities, unnecessary spending. Gold is almost about to hit our profit target, and why I chose that profit target is because there is mass here that could resist the market from going more up. Massive liquidity over here. Okay, there is massive liquidity over here that could resist the market from going up, which is the point where we had the breakout from yesterday. Thank you for calling out the breakout signal yesterday. Jode, are you here? Thank you for calling out the breakout signal. I saw this. I saw it on 5 minutes, and the market went down sharply. Okay, that was one thing about the forex market. Today it will be down. Tomorrow it might be up. It went down sharply. Okay, we got about 239 pips drop. And you called out the signal for us. Thanks. So, personal economy very, very important. Avoid unnecessary spending, vulgar spending. Uh, Avoid the act of trying to please others, because most people. I'm going to call an example. Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson became a millionaire in dollars at his age of 21 because he was a boxer. But Mike Tyson filed for bankruptcy at the age of 32 because of his vulgar spending and trying to please others. What made him have such a bankrupt situation was because he bought a lot of liabilities. When you're buying liabilities, it's not just buying it right now that matters. It's the future. There's a recurring expense for every liability you buy. So the best approach is, before you buy any liability, make sure you have an asset that is producing recurring income that is going to help you to subsidize the expenses from a liability. Okay, okay. So that's the best approach. Why I'm saying this because I saw a guy yesterday. I was watching a video because my dream car is a Lamborghini Urus, the red color. Okay, worth around $370,000. I'm going to buy it. Okay, I'm going to post it. You guys are going to see it. But before I buy it, I need to have a real estate property, probably an office complex that is generating recurring monthly income. Okay, so that in case I'm driving my Lamborghini Urus and I get and the repairs turns out to be okay, I can easily make that repair. Why? Because I have an asset that is producing recurring monthly revenue. Okay, so that's something you guys need to take note of, and that's why I love forex trading business. Is one of those business that if you go into this business, okay, in a year and you understood the business, you'll be able to make your initial capital back within that same year and more profits if you understood the business, because there are educations, there are principles you need to understand before you dive into it. Okay, and you need to know them and practice them, not just knowing them. You need to know them, create time to practice them as well. So that is what you need to be aware of, that forex trading can be that vehicle you need to achieve your dreams. I want to remind you, your dreams are very, very valid. Each and every one of you on this call right now, your dreams are very, very valid. Okay, and I want you to have your solid why. Your why, if you're a mother of a child, your why should be you want your child to live the best life. It can be your why. Your dream can be, I want to be able to have standard education for my child. That's a dream. I want to be able to afford a very standard education for my child. That is a dream. Okay, so what you need to get clear now is have your dream. In forex trading, there are bad days, there are good days. In forex trading, there are great days. Always remind yourself, worst or bad days don't last forever. Or you can say tough days don't last forever. But tough people last a lifetime. So Joy Williams Annie says, yes, so you talk true. Yes, yes. So we're not just here to trade only forex, okay? I want to give you guys some golden nuggets, golden nuggets to help shape your mind. Okay, we're already making profits, we're already making money. Okay, so we're just sharing some. I'm up $402 now on that Euro USD trade. My target is 750. Okay, that's my target, 750. So uh with that said, you need to be able to you need to be able to prioritize your goals, have your whys to always motivate you to achieve your goals. Write down your goals, write down your dreams, read them in the morning as soon as you wake up, read them at night before you go to bed. Because in the book Think and Grow Rich, written by Napoleon Hills, when he interviewed top billionaires and millionaires of his time. He says that they read their goals at night before they go to bed. Okay, and you need to read your goals to remind you of what you're doing on earth. Get ready for sacrifices. Get ready for sacrifices. If it has to do with you sacrificing religion, because our country, Nigeria, is so religious, it has to do with you avoiding church service, but building your business every Sunday, do that. But don't forget to pay your tithe at the end of the month. Don't forget to pay your 10% tithe. Okay? You should be able to attend a church service, and when you pay your 10% tithe, it should be more than what half of the audience that attended the church service paid. That should be your goal. That should be your dream. Okay? So you're going to tell God that, yes, I have sacrificed this to be able to achieve this, so I can reward you with this. It should be a contract, a covenant with God. Okay? So there are sacrifices. You can sacrifice time with friends, time with family, okay, to be able to build your goal. Something else you need to remind yourself is the wealthy people. I read this from the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hills. You can do that as well. Download the book, it's online, it's free. Read it to build your mindset. Every wealthy person built wealth with two things. First of all, every wealthy person built their wealth by choosing to become their own boss, managing your time, managing your freedom, managing your health, okay, to be able to what? Achieve your goals. And every wealthy person also used leverage, the most important of all. Leverage. 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 I want you to go and type that word somewhere. Every wealthy person built and achieved their dreams with leverage. Leverage can be other people's time. Leverage can be other people's money. Leverage can be other people's education. Leverage. It can be also be other people's efforts. Okay, efforts and time goes hand in hand. So you need to find a way to take charge of your life, take control of your life. I think I've talked enough. If you got value, type value on the comment section, subscribe to our YouTube channel, smash the like button. I'm going to wrap up by 2 o'clock. Once it's 2 o'clock, I think uh, it's already 2 o'clock. Double trading week. I hope you enjoyed today's session. If you did, your actions will tell. I know Michael must Michael must drop value first. Good day and have a wonderful day, my friends. Bye.